You'll be whatever you want. A knight in shining armor, or a magic spellcaster. Roll the dice, hoping for a 20 might get the one. The clash of grids can turn the tide of the battle. The dungeon master has saved the tale for us. Let's start this journey together. Ignite the fire and cast your spell. Trust your swords straight into your foes. We have the strength to overcome all the challenges ahead. Embark on adventures, endless journey beyond reality, into the darkest dungeon that waiting for us. Pushing forward and level up. We'll finish what we have started. Lots of it.
Just as the grand tales of the Dragon Coast, through every rift is another story to be told. I take you to another realm, to a small cluster of islands known as the Omen Archipelago. A beautiful place, untouched by humanoids. That is until a young elven man by the name of Reynold was blessed with a vision from the gods. A vision of a new home away from the pain he suffered by the Goblin Queen. He gathered the hundreds, creatures of all races who would jump at the chance of a safe new start. They followed Reynold across the far ocean to the land promised by the gods. And upon their arrival, the sky split open. Through the split, Azamar descended. They taught the people to fish, farm, build, and to harness the magic around them, not only to defend themselves, but to evolve. The people made Reynold their king, and with the Azamar as his advisors, he turned the Omen Archipelago into a great nation. It was a peaceful 400 years, but in the blink of an eye, everything changed. A small boat with a single goblinoid landed upon the shores of the capital with a message for the king. As the guards escorted him down the main road to the castle, the citizens were in awe of his appearance, for he was unlike any goblin they had seen before. He was clean, draped in the finest silk, gold, and gems, handsome with a chiseled jaw, muscular build, and an amazing height of 5 feet. But those who remember the old world knew exactly who this man was. The hybrid child of the Goblin Queen's eldest son, Glogan, and the night hag, Zyresna. It was Prince Taro, the hag spawn. As he got to the castle, he greeted the king and began with his message. I applaud you for all of your achievements. Anyone would love to have what you built here. You have truly done well for yourself. The only problem you really have is that all the lives here still belong to the Goblin Queen. But I am a fair man, and we could settle this with a duel. We duel, and you win. I will leave you and your people, and you will be free of my grandmother. But if we duel and I win, I kill you and I take this place in my grandmother's name. What do you say, Reynold? The Honorable Reynold, with no other choice, accepted the duel. But sadly, Prince Taro won. And soon after, he presented himself to the people, taking a dagger to his chest, carving the last line on an unfinished sigil. And just like that, the sky went gray, and magic was gone.
Hi, welcome to Clutch Crits. I am your host, but I am not your designated Dungeon Master today. Our designated Dungeon Master is Osokuma.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah, I'm super excited to DM for you guys today. This is a kind of like a prelude to the comic that I am writing. I know I talked about it probably in like episode 1. That was so far long ago, but like I'm still working on it, and I thought that this would be a cool idea for a one-shot to give you a little bit of information on how this world works.
I mean, I would like a tiz because I don't know jack shit about
Me either.
Like,
Yeah.
Osokuma has kept this shit like under wraps. So, what you guys are about to experience, we're about to experience all at the same time.
I haven't showed them character designs or anything.
Like nothing.
So we're like how many years afterwards?
So it was 400 years of peace before Prince Taro took over. And then this is 300 years after that.
All right.
Gotcha.
So the Omen Archipelago has been a full like nation for people for 700 years at the point that you guys are going to play.
Sounds good.
You said Omen, right?
Like Omen.
Yep, the Omen Archipelago.
Yeah, that's not auspicious whatsoever.
Fucking go off.
Yeah, so the only other thing that you guys might like need to know is that Prince Taro, when he took over everything, he only set like 3 rules, and that was it. 3 hard rules. One of them was that all of the Azumar are to be executed and that they are not allowed to set foot on the Omen Archipelago again.
Okay.
Number 2, what she thinks is him being like a great guy for doing is he said that like for people to go out, create guilds, and the guild that can pay the highest price to the throne from each island will be the law of that island unless he interferes.
Jesus. Okay.
And then his number 3 was that if anyone doesn't like the way that he runs things, he is always open for a duel. But he reminds you that if you do beat him and kill him, you will be the leader of the nation and you will lead the nation into a war with the Goblin Empire.
So this is like Hitler, capitalism, and like Putin all combined.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, so the sigil that he had put on his, like the sigil that was on his chest that he finished, that cursed like that area to where magic does not work on the Omen Archipelago.
Gotcha.
And that's a sigil that he got from his mother, which is the
Right.
Night Hag Zyresna.
And if he dies, mommy coming down to throw down.
Possibly.
And grandma.
Yeah, mommy and grandma, possibly. Maybe if you kill him, magic returns. Who knows?
Fuck that. I'll stay where I'm at. Trying to get this money so we can.
Fuck yeah. What a world, baby.
So, how about you tell the people a little bit about your characters? We can start with Droppa.
All right. I play Marbell Clake. I am a gnome, a city/curb gnome. I wear a black trench coat and I have a black beanie with a ace of spades sticking out of the fold of my black beanie. I have sun-kissed skin. I have gray hair. Like I've been through a lot of shit in my life, in my gnome lifetime. I wear nothing but black Crocs.
Yeah,
You're the fucking
and you're
worst.
voiced by Denzel Washington, and you're a dirty cop.
Yes, I wear black Crocs and I'm voiced by Denzel Washington. And I'm a dirty cop. I'm gonna have all you motherfuckers playing Omen Bay when I'm done with you motherfuckers. No, and I hold a pink bubblegum cigar in my mouth.
Like the cigar's pink bubble gum?
Yes.
Like it's like the like candy one?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have a all black Ruger and a rapier.
Oh, Ruger
Yes.
and a rapier. That's hell of a combo. I feel like I'm in fucking World War II. With fucking Hitler. With you.
We're gonna pull up on them, we're gonna pull it down. That's all we're gonna do, baby. That's all we're gonna do. That's all we gotta do.
What about you, Psycho?
I am playing because I am a player today.
How you feel?
I feel interesting.
A little horny?
Maybe. I guess we'll find out. I play Wicker Carson, a half-orc who is 6'5", 300 pounds of muscle. He has a hard part mohawk.
Yes.
So he's got a mohawk, but he's got a hard part right in between it. So it almost looks like a weird, like, and it's a thick mohawk, right? But there's a hard part right through the entire thing.
What? Explain that again. I need to.
So you like a mohawk. Think of like a really thick mohawk,
Yes.
right? There's just a hard part from one end, one corner, to another corner of this entire mohawk.
And I'm special.
I could see somebody like doing that in real life though. So like,
So he's got a hard part mohawk.
it's funny to hear.
Piercings all over from the eyes to the chin. He has piercings, and then he has a chain from one piercing from his right eyebrow connecting almost like astrology, like astrology on his like right cheek all the way down to his chin.
It looks like a star constellation on your face.
Yes, it looks like a star constellation with a chain connecting from piercing to piercing on his right cheek. He has grayish green skin. He has his tusks are brown, decayed. It looks like he's eaten a lot more things that he should have. Like a lot of bad things. You know, I'm sure kind of living in the Omen archipelagos, there's some things that he probably shouldn't have eaten.
So he lives like a panda.
Kind of, yes. He wears two things. Okay, he's either just in shorts, no top, no bottom, not even shoes, or he's in his like full armor. That's it. He does not have an in between.
Ain't no fucking in between.
There's no in between. Because if he's not showing off his body, then there is no other reason but to not be in armor.
So I'm about to be your manager. You about to be my male model. We're about to get this Calvin Klein contract.
Yeah. Pretty much. He's not the brightest, but he will get shit done. And mechanically, he is a barbarian for everybody.
Mechanically, my gnome is a swashbuckler rogue.
Mechanically, I'm the DM.
I feel it. I've been there.
Yeah. We be out here.
Yeah, so that is Wicker Carson.
Cool.
What's astrology sign is on your face?
Let's go with Aries.
All right, man.
All right, so you guys ready to get into it?
I think so.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, as we get into the world, I take you to where the PCs are at the moment. Well, the players. The players are walking back from a quest that they had to retrieve these eggs. The eggs kind of look like stone boulders, and they're like running quick to try to get back to the guild because the guild already takes 5% out of the pay that they get, but if you're even a second late, they take a full 40%.
So we're Monster Hunter pizza delivery right now?
Yeah, kind of like Monster Hunter, where you guys are just like running with these eggs.
Yeah.
You guys are running with them,
Get
trying
that
not
dumbass
to
run.
yeah, trying not to break it, but trying to get back to the guild hall as quick as possible.
I really feel like I'm the one carrying all the eggs.
I was about to say, can I just be like balancing on an egg while like I'm walking while the egg spins down, like a log run?
As you guys are running, you guys are running across this huge field. You guys are almost there, but you have 5 seconds that you have to be like at the door.
5 seconds?
You have 5 seconds. Across this field is the guild hall.
Hey, yo, you gotta throw me. You gotta throw me now. Throw me now. Throw
Well,
me now.
we need
throw
the
me now.
eggs there,
Throw-
not
throw-
you.
Throw me in the egg. We can throw me in the egg.
Hop on the egg pile.
I grip onto the egg as tight as I can.
So I'm going to yeet this egg and him, these eggs and him at the guild hall.
You're gonna yeet them.
I
Okay.
mean, I don't know if I have anything else. How many feet away? What did you say it was?
You're probably about 90 feet away.
90 feet away.
You're almost there. You guys, like you have this watch that's ticking in front of you, and you can tell like the alarm is going off on it that you guys are going to be late.
Okay.
You guys can either try to rush and run even faster and jump over obstacles to get there, or you can go with your plan and try to throw.
Like me being a barbarian, I have a 40-foot walking speed, so I could technically get to 80 from just a regular action and dash action. So I feel like if I can roll like an athletics check just to try to like push.
If you guys want to run,
further.
you can roll. I'll allow athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
But if you want to try to give both eggs to Marbell and try to throw Marbell, you could try to do that too.
No,
but there's
he's
a
soft.
chance that those eggs might break.
He's soft as fuck. What's your strength? Like fucking
Oh,
6?
-1. I know I'm soft as fuck. I was gonna pull out some rope from this cloak and just tie both eggs together so when you throw me.
That ain't gonna change the fact that
That you're gonna have to roll
Inertia.
a dex save.
it's not gonna change inertia.
He could throw
Kinetic
you.
energy.
He could throw you. It'll be his strength check and then your dex save to make sure that you don't drop these eggs.
Can I reach into this cloak right quick? Can I roll my D100 into this cloak of useful items?
Sure.
So the cloak of useful items, I can roll a D100, and certain number values, I get different things. The number value I'm shooting for is 76 between 83, because I want a spell scroll containing one spell of a first or third level. Because if you throw me, I'm gonna use Featherfall on the motherfucking eggs and be cool.
We'll see. And you roll a 19.
So you watch me pull out this cloak. You watch me pull out an iron door up to 10 feet wide, 10 feet high, barred on one side, my choice, which I can place in a opening if I can reach it, and it will confirm it will open, basically.
So you see. So Wicker, you see as you running, Marbell's like, I got it. And you see him pull out this giant door and place it right in front of him, open the door, run through it, and continue running towards the guild hall.
Like, dumbass, get on the egg!
I like that. That was not what I was going to use the door for, but I like it. But like, I thought we can use the door I can get farther with the door.
Ha! Get on the egg.
Okay.
I might not be smart, but I can understand distance. And I know that door was way too far.
I pull out a 50-foot rope. You want this rope?
No.
So you're going to
Yeet his ass.
pull him back and throw him while he's holding both the eggs.
Correct.
All right. So we are going to need a strength check.
Just a straight up strength check.
Straight up strength check.
All right, can I go into a rage first because I'm very mad because this is the whole reason why we're late is Marbell's fault.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
The pixie
You
said...
guys dropped 2 seconds by him pulling that door out, so you have 3 seconds left.
With advantage 13.
Oh.
So you get tossed.
Yeah!
And you look like you're going pretty far, but you see that like as you get thrown, you go up real high. And then as you hit like you go up real high and you're like, oh, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna get all the way there, and you see it starts arching down and you start going low.
No!
You're about to hit the ground and you're still 10 feet away from the door. I am going to need a dex save for the eggs.
I rolled a 2. With a 2, a 9.
Marbell rolls a 2 plus 7 as Wicker, you see that you threw him way too high instead of like farther, and you see him go way up into the air, and as he comes down, it looks like he uses the eggs to soften his fall as Both the eggs just crack.
I catch up to him with my hands up in the air, like, what the fuck, dude? Why would you do that?
Hey, baby. It's precious cargo right here.
Precious cargo. Now we get paid jack shit.
We can go sell some old eggs. I'm precious cargo. You can't break precious cargo. What you gonna do when you break?
Punch him in the face. Break precious cargo.
Sure. Are you gonna roll to defend yourself, or are you gonna let him hit you?
I was just gonna try to let him hit me.
Reckless attacking you.
Damn!
16 to hit.
Fuck you! You rolled a 14 first.
I said I'm reckless attacking.
Yeah.
You just hit me with a fucking 16.
I clock you in the face. You take 7.
Damn!
So precious, huh?
Yeah, shit, precious cargo. Why you hit me?
Because of you, we have no eggs.
You almost knocked the bubblegum cigar out my mouth. God damn.
As
I'm telling Elizabeth, you out here being mean to me again.
You're telling the boss it's your fault.
sure, let's go with Elizabeth. So, as you're just like covered in, it's like this green, like acidic yolk.
I lick it to see what it tastes like.
So you lick it?
Yeah.
I need a con save.
22.
22. As you go to lick it, it has this disgusting, like awful, like garbage taste, but it starts to burn. And Wicker, as you're looking at him, you notice that his tongue starts to turn to stone for a second and then goes back.
And I'm an idiot.
Hey, it kind of tastes like Displacer Beast food a little bit. You know, like the Premium 1 Displacer Beast food that you buy?
Right.
It kind of tastes like the Kibbles and Bits one, not the Fancy Feast one.
As you guys are conversating 10 feet away from the guild doors, you hear a door slam open. Are you fucking kidding me?
I hide behind Marvel.
Wait, come on.
You see it's the guild leader, Elizabeth.
Beth, my girl. Like I was just telling my boy Wicker.
Not only are you fucking late,
huh?
You destroy the eggs right in front of the guild hall.
What eggs? Them with stones.
I'm just like whistling in the back, like.
Okay. You right.
I'm doubling the percentage that we take in your next.
Doubling? You can't double the percentage.
Whoa. Take double out of his
I am
cuts.
fair. I only take 5.
That 40%.
Unless you're late.
Fair.
Because you're late, and because you didn't get the quest done, I'm going to take 20% off top for the next quest.
But
if you're late, it'll be 60.
But it's his fault. Why do I get deducted because of his fault?
Because both of you signed the contract to go on this quest together, and you both failed.
Goddamn, we're a team. We're a team. It's my fault, your fault, my fault. Same
also,
fault.
Is your money my money?
Yeah.
Get in here.
Like if my dad, your dad.
You see that she yells, "Get in here. I have a new quest."
This is your fault.
Precious cargo. I'm a little person. You can't just expect me to hit the ground that hard.
Why would you pull out a door?
I don't really help with pull out the cloak. The cloak tells me what to pull out of it.
Why would you use the cloak?
Because the cloak nice, baby. What you think I play all this gold for this cloak for?
I go in with my head down.
I walk in with my head high. Elizabeth!
As you go in, you see that Elizabeth is behind one of the desks that are there as she's going through files, and right next to her is this huge line where other guild members are getting their payouts for their quest.
I stand in that line.
I was following Elizabeth because she said follow her, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I still follow her.
Wait, where you going?
What?
Wait.
Are we supposed to follow the boss?
I thought we was getting paid for the quest.
So now Wicker's looking like right to Marbell and then left to Elizabeth.
Elizabeth doesn't like see you at the moment. She's looking through files, but she assumes that you're going to go to her desk.
I think we're supposed to be here.
Man, all right. I guess we high royalty. We can cut the line, and I start cutting the line. Like, excuse me, come through. Excuse
What
me.
are you doing?
Excuse me. Thank you. Gnome
Move
in
out the way.
business. High gnome in charge. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. Head on
You get to
chart.
the front.
Elizabeth, the beauty of our guild. How are you?
What are you doing in this line?
You said meet you at your desk.
My desk is over there. And you see, like she points to the side where her desk is at, because this is where the payouts happen. What are you in this line for? The last time I checked, you failed your mission, didn't you? And you hear like the people in the line like, ooh.
Asha!
You failed.
You did too.
Oh.
Fine.
Well, I technically did fail.
Wicker and Marbell. Suck.
Who said that?
Hey, you suck.
You see some guy turn around. I didn't say that.
Oh. Then I look at Marbell. You suck.
I didn't say that. Why would I say we suck?
Well, who said it?
Him. And I point to the guy that said I didn't say that.
And you know that it's like he's a guild member that's been there almost as
Yeah.
long as you guys, but he's like very popular and top tier because he hasn't failed a quest in the 6 years that he's been a part of this guild.
You still suck.
I didn't fail.
Trash.
I didn't fail either.
I mean, I've done so well that the next 10 quests that I do, they don't even take a 5% out.
What?
It's called being good.
I like lean down to Marbell. I think we gotta start unionizing.
You're right. Because if Prince Pop his dumbass is out here getting 5% cut off, we deserve it. We're the better ones.
Absolutely.
So are we going to waste my time or are we going to sit down in front of this desk?
Well, Elizabeth, we got some real talking to do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
How Prince Pop his dumbass get the 5% cut off, but we don't?
Because he actually does his job.
He don't really do his job, Elizabeth. You know he don't
I send
do
him
his
out to
job.
get things, he brings them back. I send you out to get things, and you break them at the front door.
One time! Twice! Okay, 4. 4 different times. But like, one each season, baby. One each season.
I'm actually more pissed at you than I am at Wicker, because when I went outside, I could tell that you were the one that broke them. The yoke was all over you.
That's what I said.
But because he's your partner, he fails too.
The big behemoth threw me.
I requested a new partner.
You can't get a new partner, motherfucker. I'm the best part. I'm the greatest good you ever gonna get.
See, this is how this is going to go. Because of your failure rate lately, you have one more chance.
Me, Marble.
Marbell.
I said what I said.
Marbell.
If you do succeed, sure, you can put in the paperwork to transfer. I mean, if you do succeed, you can put in the paperwork to get a new partner.
So we fail and he don't get a new partner, right?
If you fail, you're no longer a part of the guild.
But we can join somebody else's guild, right?
Not after I send paperwork to other guilds.
You wouldn't do that. You love us. You love me.
If you
Look at the
piss me
smile.
off one more time, I could do anything.
You don't have to be that heartless, baby. You don't gotta be that cold.
So, earlier today, some weird guy came to the doors of the guild. And he had a request. I tried to bring him in, sit at my desk, let's talk about it. But weirdly, it seemed like he couldn't step through the doorway. Either way, he's hiring people for a job. He's hiring 5 teams from each guild for a job.
5 teams from each guild?
Whatever guild gets it done will get paid enough to pay the highest price to the throne. Which means if our guild does it, we will be law in Bibria.
Technically, wouldn't you be law because you the head of the guild? Like, wouldn't you just be law?
I mean, yes, but if you see the guilds that are law, just by having a sigil of that guild, means that you can basically do whatever.
I like doing whatever.
My first order of business would kill Pompous dumbass.
I mean, I don't know about killing.
Okay, we main Prince Pompous dumbass.
I could probably live with that.
So, just so you guys know, you guys are in the Jericho Guild in Bibria.
Okay.
which is one of the islands of the archipelago. I have a map here for you guys.
Oh.
So, the guy said that he is looking for an ivory box. It's something that, I guess, means a lot to him. It's a family heirloom, something like that. So, he's trying to pay as much as he can to get it back. The thing is, where he said you might be able to find information is a place where technically we're not allowed to go. He wants you to go to the Temple of the Pearl Vanguard in Sigroth, which,
What?
as you know, is only a couple miles away from the castle where Prince Terrell is at.
Right. And why is that bad?
Well, for someone who doesn't pay attention to anything that happens in history, the Pearl Vanguard is the
My
Temple
bad,
of the
my
Pearl
bad.
Vanguard is where Reynald's paladins used to meet.
And Reynold is.
Reynald is the king before Prince Terrell took over.
There was a king?
Yeah, idiot. You don't remember the king?
Anyways, when Terrell took over, he sealed the living paladins into the temple to never be open again, just so they can suffer and starve and die. And it is not to be ever opened.
So this guy left a box in this temple,
He said that there might be information about the box there.
but he can't go in himself.
Apparently not.
What's
He was real lanky with like a black robe. He had his face covered up, and it looked like he had like melted like skin under like the face wraps he had. So I'm assuming he's like really injured and frail.
all that stuff that happened with the king happened about what 300 years ago?
Yeah.
Shouldn't everybody be dead? Like nobody should be alive in that. If you say they starve, you can't live.
The king's 300 years old?
No, not the incident with the king, my big beautiful friend, happened 300 years ago. The king is dead. It's no king. It's just Prince.
What do you
Whatever the
mean?
fuck.
Now I'm gonna ask you a real simple question. You're a gnome.
Yeah.
How long do you live?
Shit, I don't-
Averagely.
Yeah.
On average, how long do gnomes live?
By like 50 to 100 years, I believe.
You're a fucking idiot.
This many, and I put up like 4 fingers.
Anyways, I need to send as many people as possible to go and do this. I have 5 teams that I can send. But I'm not going to send all of my best teams just in case this is just a bullshit quest that is going to take time and we're not going to make any money. So that's where you two come in.
So we won your 5 best teams.
No. You're just an expendable team.
We're special.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
You're
high,
special.
High five.
You get this done, then you stay a part of the guild. You get a huge reward, and you actually have a title that people will respect here.
They respect us already.
Sure they do. But if you fail, you will no longer be able to sleep here, eat here. You will not be able to do any work for our guild or any other guild because you will be unwanted.
When you say, I can't eat here, you mean I can't, like, eat here?
Yes. What else did you think of when I said you can't eat here?
Like, I can't make this bread.
Got his ass. I high five my friend.
You see that she hands over a scroll. She's like, here you go. Look over it. Put it with the rest of the files before you leave. I sent the other 4 teams out an hour ago. You're going in teams of 3.
So we got an advantage for going first.
You're going in teams of 3. Go and see if anybody is willing to go with you.
I mean, I'm sure they'll love to go with us. We get to go first before them.
I take a paperweight off her desk. I toss it up like I'm weighing how heavy it is, and I throw it behind me to see who I hit.
Who it lands on?
Yeah.
I need you to roll a dexterity check.
17.
17. Okay, you're able to toss it pretty far behind you, and you're, hey!
I turn to look.
Did you see that it's the big guy that said you guys suck?
I thought another one.
Stop grabbing shit off of my desk.
How am I supposed to find out who's on team up with us?
Walk over there where everybody is at and see if anybody's willing to go with you.
I mean, I think we got a good deal. We got like a whole day ahead of everybody.
You right.
An hour?
You
I mean,
right.
come on.
We can move so fast in an hour. Lightning fast. Fast as me alive. Fast as I'm alive.
Yeah, she sent them an hour ago. That means we got like a whole day ahead of us.
If you don't get moving, then I'm just going to fire you now.
He kind of do got a point. I know my big man ain't smart, but like we do technically got an hour.
You see that she stands up.
Okay, hey, Wick, let's go find another person that fits our swagger.
Okay.
You see that as you go towards like the other side of the guild hall, there's a bunch of tables. You have like a bar there. It's like a tavern part of the guild hall. You see a bunch of people are drinking, having a good time, celebrating, spending the money that they just got from their quest back at the guild hall. So the guild hall is just making their money right back. And as you guys are looking around, it looks like almost every table, bench, everything
Like high school.
has multiple people together hanging out in cliques. But all the way across the guild hall, sitting at a small table by themselves, it looks like there is just a halfling woman.
Hey, take me to the halfling woman right there, sitting by herself, alone.
So I pick Marbell up and I put him on my shoulders and then I start walking towards the halfling woman.
As you start walking towards the halfling woman, you see that like it looks like some people are like looking at you guys as you're walking through the crowd. Like one person, as soon as like they turn to the side and they see you guys, you see he instantly starts laughing and there was no joke told or anything, and he falls right out of his chair.
Trash.
You say that, and he starts laughing even more. You see that he has to pull out this like big contraption that has like a little piece to go into his mouth, and you see that he presses it as it goes.
Like asthma, like an inhaler.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I go, huh, must have been a knee slapper.
So as you guys get closer, this woman kind of looks up at you guys, and you see that at first she looks excited, and then nervous, and then excited again, and then nervous, and then she looks confused, like, and then she's, do you guys want to sit down?
That was way too many emotions to deal with in 2 seconds.
Hey, I got this. I know how to talk to my people. I got it.
What?
And I jumped down off his shoulder. Marbell Clake, baby.
I know
How
who you
doing?
are.
All right, so since you already know how big of a rock star me, the ace of spades, and my jack is right here.
Are Wicker's and halflings the same? This is what he's thinking. This is what Wicker's thinking in his head.
I don't know if you're a rock star, but I mean, on the wall they have the pictures from best to worst, and the best and the worst have the biggest pictures.
That's just
The worst has a big picture of you two.
we're just the worst in popularity. We ain't really the worst. It was just because we're lone wolves. We brand by ourselves.
That's like the full
So
ranking
people-
system of the guild.
So people don't really like us because it's a popularity contest. I'm Marbell, and I hand out my hand.
Hello, and you see that she shakes your hand.
What's your name?
My name is Venna.
Well, Venna, you finna be part of this group. How about that?
Okay, so that means like we'll eat lunch together and...
We're about to go on an adventure.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys are gonna take me?
Yeah.
I've only been a part of the guild for like 3 weeks.
3 weeks, 3 years, 300 years, don't matter. I like your panaz and your spunk. You look like you got that rock star attitude about you.
Yeah, I guess I do. Yeah, I'm a rock star. And you see that she just looks at Wicker.
Yeah.
I'm the ace. He the jack. You can be the queen.
Why would you be the ace and then he's not the king? Why would you skip two high cards and then make him jack?
Because it's a ranking system. It's a ranking system.
The king's here.
No. See, that's the reason why he's the jack.
What quest do you guys have?
I'm confused. Are halflings and gnomes the same thing?
No, not at all.
No,
So why'd you say it's your people?
because under like 4 foot.
I don't think that's how that works.
How you gonna tell me how my people works?
Because you're implying that it's my people too.
Are we people? Are we friends? Aren't you my people?
I mean, we just started talking. I don't know if we're absolutely friends yet, but
Are you under the size of 4 foot?
yeah.
You my people. We relate to each other.
Okay,
We've been
but
looked down upon all
do you
our
hang
lives.
out with goblins and kobolds as well? I don't think so,
Not
because
my-
goblins don't like you.
Not my best friends, but like I know a couple of goblins and kobolds out there.
Really?
No, not really. I'm just playing. I'm just
Oh.
playing.
Yeah, so like what's your quest?
Delivery.
A pickup.
No, we gotta give it to the guy, don't we?
Yeah, but we have to go figure out where it is first.
Oh.
So we're picking something up and then just delivering it to somebody?
Yeah. Tall, lanky, melting motherfucker.
You guys are sure that you want to split it 3 ways?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I'm in.
What can you do?
I can cook. I can
Well, I'm
carry
sold.
bags.
It doesn't matter.
The food, huh?
I gotta eat. Elizabeth said that we're not gonna be able to eat.
If we fail the mission,
Oh. That makes sense.
we still got the file documents in our hand, right? Like,
Yeah, you do.
I want to slide the file documents over the table to her.
So she looks at it. She's like, okay, Wicker, Marbell. Wait a minute. If I go with you guys, does that mean that if I fail too, I get kicked out of the guild?
Probably.
You want me to go ask? I can go ask Elizabeth.
Yeah, I guess let's ask her before we leave to go do this then.
Okay.
Wicker.
I'll find out.
Throw me.
Throw you?
Throw me.
Oh, okay.
Aim for her desk.
As like he's getting ready to throw you, Venna just hops down and starts walking that way.
Wait, where you going?
I'm walking to the desk like a normal person.
You never want to fly before?
If I was meant to fly, I would be born with wings.
I still throw him with a 24.
You, boom, yeet him.
I'm gonna put my hand. I'm soaring, flying.
So, I'm gonna have you roll a sleight of hand to see if you grab onto the beam that's by Elizabeth's desk, or if you go right out the front window.
I low-key want to fail just for shits and giggles. I think it'd be hilarious.
You gonna piss her off.
I rolled an 11.
At 11, you see as you throw him, Wicker, you see him just flying like a bullet right across the guild hall, and you see him take his hand out, and it looks like he grabs the beam and spins around it like he's gonna stop, but never gets a chance to get his other hand on it. So he spins and then whoop right out the front window.
I'm so. Oh shit!
As you fly right out the front window, you go 10 feet away from the door and land in a pile of yolk.
This stuff don't smell that good. Why the fuck did I eat it last time? Anyway, let's go to the bathroom, wash off.
As you're washing off, Wicker, you start hearing yelling at the front of the guild. You see that Venna has her hands above her head. She's like, jeez! Like if she's trying to defend herself from like getting hit or anything. And you hear Elizabeth, bitch, you're hardly part of the guild already. You've been here for 3 weeks. Yes, if you go with them and you fail, you're not a part of the guild.
So I guess I walk up. Like, all right, everything settled?
I guess.
All right, cool. You ready to go?
I don't want to, but yes.
Right. Hey, boss,
What?
how do I get to Sagaroth.
Sigroth?
Sagro?
We have a train that goes from island to island. It's built
Rosman.
right over the ocean.
Rigamar.
You will hop on a train here in Bibria,
Sigma.
go through Tolith to Sigroth.
Sag.
Yes. Yes, you're correct.
Is it paid for?
No.
How much does it cost?
It's going to cost you guys about 10 gold each. It's a far ride.
Okay.
Once you get there, look for the Temple of the Pearl Vanguard.
Temple.
Yes.
In Sigro.
It's all in the file I gave you. I don't know what you want from me.
We got a file?
Marbell has it. Just ask Marbell all the questions and Marbell will be able to answer them for you. Just follow Marbell.
I threw him out a window.
As you start like wiping like the yolk off yourself, you start getting towards the front door, where you see right in front of the front door is Wicker and Venna.
Venna, Wicker. How's everything going, guys?
Fine, we gotta go to Sagmar.
Elizabeth, where the fuck is Sagmar?
Read your fucking file and get the fuck out of here.
Venna, where do we have to go?
Venna's like, let's go. You see this? She just starts walking out.
I don't know what she's so angry about. She's the one who said to her, we gotta go there.
Wicker has no clue how much trouble he's in. No clue at all. Yeah, okay, so yeah. That's fine. 10-minute walk to the train station. We pay 10 gold each and we take the train
10
to
gold
Sigroth.
each?
It's far. We're going from this island to like
Hey,
we're
Venna,
going through this island to another island and then to another island.
did I tell you about the startup costs for joining our little companionship?
No.
Yeah, it's 10 gold each.
Is that how all groups are formed in
The
Jericho?
the Rockstar groups, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Roll deception. Roll deception. I'm roll insight. for
Marbell,
her.
I don't think I paid you my 10 gold.
18. You're co-founder. You don't need to pay your 10 gold because you're the co-founder. Me and you started this.
She rolls a 13. She's like, okay. You want to roll insight as well?
Sure. 11.
So you see that Venna hands you 10 gold, Wicker, and then hands Marbell 10 gold.
Thank you for the startup fee. I appreciate you. But we'll give you your gold back after like 3 years.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. And you see that she just starts walking towards the train station.
I got a question.
I got answers.
If she just spent her last gold to pay us, don't we just gotta pay for her to get to the train?
Venna,
Yes?
how much gold do you have on you?
That's a weird question. Why do I have to tell you that?
Because I'm just trying to make sure you're not out here being broke.
Well, I had 50. I gave you 10 and Wicker 10, so I have 30 left.
So how much is that?
Huh?
How much is that?
She has 30 left.
Yeah. How much is that?
30 gold.
So like
Shut the fuck up.
You had me real life confused by too. I'm like,
No way. There's no way. You gotta be cold when you fighting, cause you can't socialize worth a damn.
it's 30 gold, Wick. 30 gold.
how many is that?
I take out 30 individual pieces of gold. It's this much.
How much is that worth?
To the train.
Yeah, as you guys get to the train, you see that Venna hands the conductor that's standing at the front. There's like one
Can
way
I
to go
pay
in.
for us?
Huh?
Can I pay for us?
For all three?
Yeah.
Sure. You see that she's reaching in her bag to go and hand the 10 gold.
I got it. You're a newcomer. Can't just put you out like that. I got you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's nice to be part of a group. So you pay the 30 gold?
Yes.
You pay the 30 gold. You see that all three of you are handed tickets. Do not lose this ticket, because if we do a check and you don't have it, you're going to get kicked off.
Huh. This ticket's worth 30 gold.
Yeah. So like kicked off right away, like while we're going down the train track, or like kicked off at the next stop.
I'm not going to be the one that's kicking you off. It depends on the security for the train. Who knows? They might kick you off in between one island to another, right into the ocean.
Well, that's rude.
Oh, that's what it is. So, go ahead, take a seat.
Okay.
So you guys find like a little booth.
Okay.
I got a deck of cards here. Y'all ever play Inky Binky Bonky?
I'm not playing that game again. It makes no sense. It's not real.
What you mean it is? 3's a wild, 2 goes up and down, 7's go sideways, 8's go diagonal.
That doesn't even make sense. I mean, I've heard the nursery rhyme, Inky Binky Bonky, but that's a card game?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So Venna, tell us about yourself. Where you from?
What kind of food do you make?
Well,
The food question first, please.
Okay, food first. I grew up on a farm, so I make a lot of things, with beef and potatoes and like corn and stuff like that.
Apples.
I've been known to slice up an apple and make a pie.
So you can make an apple.
I know how a tree is grown that provides apples.
Right. So you could do that?
I mean, technically, yes, but it would take a while.
How long are we talking?
I'm not an expert on trees. I don't know how
I
many
thought you said you
years
could make
it
an
takes.
apple.
So like 25 or 35 minutes.
That's forever.
That it's
She said it takes a long time.
it's probably like a couple of years.
Oh, that's short.
Minutes is long, but years are short to you.
What do you mean?
As you guys are traveling, you see that. As you guys are traveling, you see that the train stops in like multiple towns within Bibria, and as it stops in multiple towns within Bibria, it's starting to go across the bridge across the ocean into Tolith.
Sorry, what kind of island is Tolith?
Think of Gotham City.
That's where I grew up before I came to Bibria.
Yeah, it's really dangerous. You have to always watch your back. It can get bad.
Grew up in an orphanage,
The two of you, being people who have been part of a guild for a long time, you have traveled to multiple islands within the Omen Archipelago. Venna has not. One thing that you know about Tolith is that murder is completely acceptable as long as you have a guild badge.
Yeah, so I tried first being a part of my brother's orphanage guild, but that didn't turn out. So I hopped a train to Bibaloo.
How did Beverly treat you?
I mean, it's okay,
Okay.
you know.
never
Can I
been
get
to Beverly.
perception checks?
Natural 20.
Shit, if my man hit it, I'm hitting it too with a 10. Yeah.
Okay. And Venna rolled a 9. So, Wicker. Though you're not that great at, talking, counting,
I just don't know
things,
numbers, man. I don't know numbers.
remembering things, stuff like that.
I remember things.
You definitely have a killer instinct when the time is right.
I feel Hisoka creeping up.
Yeah. As you guys are talking, you start to kind of look around the train cart. You're looking out the window. You start looking around the train cart to see what's around and stuff. And what you notice is it looks like at the end of the train cart, the door between that cart and the next one, it looks like somebody is standing there looking in your cart. You see that as you turn around on the other side, you can see somebody looking in the cart. And the tables that are within the cart that you are in, you see that there are multiple people just kind of like looking sketchy, staring around. What you notice is that a lot of these people have guild badges, and a lot of them are from different guilds.
Are they Tolith guild badges?
Some are from Tolith, but it looks like there's even people from rival guilds from Bibria as well.
Pretty much a bunch of people who represent a threat to us.
They represent a threat to you, exactly. You see a bunch of rival guilds, and you see that they're all kind of like staring around. Some are looking at you, some are looking at others, and you know that once you get across the ocean and hit the land of Tolith, murder is completely acceptable as long as you have a guild badge. So like even you guys can kill somebody and get away with it.
And even on the train.
And even on the train. Once you are on Tolith ground. What you notice is that a lot of these people also have scrolls that have the same color ribbon that you guys have.
Cool. So, as like we're talking, I then like lean in to whisper to Marbella and Venna. Hey, just so you guys know, I'm sure that as soon as we enter Tolith bound, these guys are gonna try to kill us. So, what I need you to do, I want you to follow my lead. Okay?
This guy's like a whole different person now.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I got you. We can do this. We can get this shit going.
They're gonna kill us.
Why?
Why not?
They can't get away with that. We're on a public train.
Not in Tolith.
What's different about Tolith?
Murder. If you have
as I said, like when I grew up in an orphanage, you know, all of us were around.
I love that, an orphanage. Orphan orcs, an orphanage.
When I grew up in the orphanage, we figured out that killing's kind of fair game. That's it. It's just kind of fair game.
And that's the law that was passed down by their highest guild?
who you think do most of the killings?
Oh, that sounds like a problem.
Yeah, so these guys, those are a couple of rivals, and those guys are from Tolith. And as you can tell, if you look at their things, as Wicker starts pointing towards the scroll that we got. Mm-hmm. They all got the same one.
So they're all in the same quest?
So they're all competition.
Correct. So follow my lead.
I'm going to follow. As long as you leading, I'm following.
Okay.
So, like, we're sitting across from some, right? We're, like, sitting across from some.
You guys are sitting across from some and stuff like that. And you see that, like, as you guys get closer to the border right into Tolith, almost everybody is pulling their guild badges out so they can be seen.
So, what I want to do is I want to, if I can, ready in action as soon as we hit Tolith, ground, that if there's people across from us, I'm, like, hoisting, like, my arms up on the chair that I'm going to lift myself up and kick somebody out the window.
Okay.
The person that's across from us just going to, goosh, kick them out the window.
Just instantly. It doesn't matter who they are.
Doesn't matter who they are.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna follow my man's moves, and I would like to have my pistol cocked under the table, like pointing across the way at them. Mm-hmm. So whenever somebody pop up, like pop, gang.
All right. Okay. So with you readying your action, you will have
like a surprise.
Yes, with you readying your action, you will have a surprise attack to start off.
Okay. So you want me to do that first?
Yes.
So I'm essentially just kicking him to shove him out the window.
Okay, so you see that the person that is sitting across from you is a human that just pulled out his guild badge.
Okay, I'm going to do reckless. Do a reckless attack shoved to physically actually shove him out the window.
Okay.
That is a 18.
Yeah.
So, instantly, as you guys hit Tolith ground, you see Wicker just, boom, swing himself and kick this human right out the window, shattering the window.
Damn, Wick! Why?
Vena's like, what the fuck?
So I kick him out the window as I would like it would jolt myself up as my blades would retract out my armor as I'm going into a rage.
Okay.
Ready to go.
And as you do that, you set it off. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh my!
16.
So I rolled a 7 for initiative.
You rolled a 7 for initiative, and
I rolled a 16 for initiative.
okay, let's get to it. Starting off, you see swoop out of one of the seats. You see that it's this man in full armor as you see that their body starts to vibrate and you see ooze coming out of like the creases in their clothes and then go back. It's a plasmoid. So let us see. Let's just make this fair, right?
Fuck that shit. I just kicked somebody out the window. He's probably gonna swing at me.
You're right. You're not wrong.
They're like, oh, this motherfucker just getting it straight to it.
Rails just touch. He
That guy
said,
sound like Jazz from fucking Fresh Prince. Ah! As he fell out.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah, that's what I said. I
You're
just
right.
kicked a motherfucker out the window. Ain't nobody else act yet.
That plasmoid gets up and you see that he has the same marking on his guild badge as the human that you just kicked right out.
Good, fuck him.
You straight fuck him. As he rushes straight towards you, you see out of like the collar of his shirt a pseudopod coming straight towards you.
Okay. All right. They roll with advantage because I reckless attacked.
Oh, okay. 19.
That hits.
That hits. All right. They're going with a second attack with their pseudopod.
Okay.
Rolling a 23
That hits as well.
and a 22 for their third one.
Oh, okay.
Yep. As they walk up, you see like one pseudopod comes out the collar, one of them comes up like by their wrist, and then you see like through their like metal like helm, through one of the like the eye holes, a pseudopod comes out of that. All three of them striking you,
All right.
doing 21 damage.
It's bludgeoning, I presume.
It is bludgeoning damage.
So that gets cut in half.
Yep. Giving you 10, you taking 10 damage.
You hit like a bitch.
Fuck you! You just kicked my guy out the window!
Then follow him.
Then, right after, Marbell, you whip your gun from right under the table, right?
yes, sir. And I want to aim it at the plasmoid. My man said follow him. So you gonna fucking follow him. 18 to hit.
Yep. You hit
25 damage.
25 damage. So, you pull out your gun and you boom, boom! And you see that, like, as his armor starts to dent in, his armor kind of looks like a tin can that's just there so you don't know what he really is. It doesn't really do much for him. And you see like ooze like splatter out from the bullet holes and then go right back into his body.
Come on, Nickelodeon. You slime time, right? You gonna be spilling out? I got something for that. Hey, my turn.
As both of you guys go, you see Vena jump off of the table and you see out of her bag, she pulls out this blade and it's a double blade scimitar.
Okay. Cool.
And you see that she goes and rushes in to attack.
The same guy?
The same guy.
Okay.
Missing with the first one and hitting with the second one.
Nice.
Doing
Get that shit, queen.
Slay.
Slay.
doing 10 damage.
Blasting off.
She's like, I'm a part of your group now. I have your back.
What?
I'm a part of the group, right?
She's our ally. She's with us. Just keep doing you, Wick.
Okay.
You hear the plasmoid. This ain't time for conversations, bitch.
Hey,
It is because you hit like a bitch.
Yeah, it's like that. Instantly, as that happens, you see spinning out from another booth. It looks like a drow as he starts to spin around with his blades, coming towards Marbell.
Hey, it's half on half crime. They don't need that. We brothers. You under 4 feet. I'm under 4 feet.
The drow? The drow's not under 4 feet.
I'm
Drow's
thinking-
a fucking
I'm
dirty
thinking-
elf.
With his first attack,
I'm thinking of what's the Dorger? I was thinking of fucking Dorger.
hitting his first attack with a nat 20.
Oh, this is typical. This is heightism at his best.
Atticism.
Fucking idiot.
And his second attack with a 12.
Missed the second, hit the first.
Doing 16 damage. And then you take 12 poison. You see that right after he does that, it looks like a Hadozi jumps in the air. And it looks like this Hadozi jumps in the air and wraps his arms around the drow's face. And he started to like pull and rip on his face.
What's the guild mark of the Hadozi?
You can see that there is a total of 3 different guilds that are here at the moment. You guys are the Jericho Guild, the Plasmoid, the Drow, and the Human were part of the Callus Guild, and the Hadozi and a Goliath is a part of the Dermis Guild.
Okay.
You see the Hadozi goes and starts pulling on his face, and then you see him lean back and pull out 2 swords from his back and go to try to attack.
Yep, fuck him up. Get him.
Okay, hitting both, 16 damage. Then you see this Goliath stand up, and he looks like he's running straight towards your direction. As he's running straight towards your direction, it looks like he goes to snatch up Venna, and he misses to grab her, but then you see that with his great axe, he's swinging down at her, hitting and doing 16 damage. Then we get to Wicker.
Does this plasmoid, I guess, like armor-wise, look fucked up?
Yeah, like I said, like the armor looks like aluminum. It's like a tin can. It was there for show, and it's like all deformed and fucked up now.
Because we've done, what, like 30-something to him collectively, right?
You've done a good amount to him.
Yeah.
I think we did more than that.
Because you did, like...
I did about...
I haven't done any damage to him.
I did like 28, I believe, myself.
And then she did, like, an additional 10.
So almost 40.
Yeah. I'm going to take my first attack with my claws at the plasmoid in front of me. And I'm going to attack Reckless.
Okay.
That is a unnatural 20 to hit.
You hit.
10 damage.
Okay.
Still up?
Yes, he is still up.
So, being a Beast Barbarian, when I do a claw attack, I get to make an additional claw attack for free.
Okay.
So I'm going to, once again, attack. That is a 25 to hit.
You hit.
Doing an additional 11.
Okay.
Still up?
He is still up.
Okay. I am then going to take a third, my second attack at, because I can attack twice as a barbarian. I'm going to do my actual second attack at this guy.
Okay.
It's a 27 to hit.
You hit. You're on a fucking roll.
13 damage.
13 damage. You see that you go to hit again with your claws as you're able to just cut straight through like butter this aluminum like armor. As you do that, you see that the plasmoid splats across the window, and because of the wind and the speed from the window being broken open, you see it starts sliding and then right out of the window.
Okay, so now I'm going to use my movement to run up to the Goliath and do my offhand attack. Bonus action offhand swing at the Goliath.
Okay.
This one wouldn't get my damage modifier, but it'll be a 22 to hit.
22 to hit, and you would hit.
Okay, so it'd technically be 6 damage.
Okay.
I tell him to leave my little friend alone.
Which
You see
one?
that he looks at you, he's like, mind your own fucking business.
This is my business. She's my little friend.
She's gonna be your dead little friend.
You're gonna be my dead little friend.
What?
What?
Huh?
Huh? What'd you say?
He's like, Chuck, this guy's confusing me.
Yeah, Chuck.
You see the adults, you're like, shut the fuck up! Just stabbing away at the drow.
Okay, and then that would end my turn.
Okay. Right after you would see a how do you say Crowl, right? Like the three green the three green like bug people, Crowl.
I think so.
Yeah. So you see a Crowl stand up and start running towards you guys. You see he starts running towards you guys and he tries to take a swing at Venna. But you see that as he goes to try to take a swing at Venna, the Goliath bumps to the side and he accidentally trips and falls out the window. You see the Goliath. Larry!
Larry gone.
And that brings us back to the top with Marbell.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage and to like jump into one of the empty booths that we just cleared out. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna pop up that bitch like a whack-a-mole and start firing at people.
Okay.
So he's disengaging to gain some distance from everything.
Who are you going to be aiming at? You see that
The
there
Goliath. Because
Oh.
I feel like the Hidozi and the Dragon fight.
Are in the middle of their own thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm right next to it, so he would count a sneak attack as well for the Goliath.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
You hit.
18 damage overall.
18 damage overall. As you go to shoot him, you see that he looks at you and he's like, ah! As his body starts to harden up. And he takes the shot. But
It's reducing the damage.
yep.
Goliath. Bullshit. It's like a D12 plus like their level or some shit like that.
He reduces the damage by 10. So he takes 8 damage.
Fuck that Goliath. Fuck that Goliath a long ways.
So right after you, it is Venna going to attack the Goliath as well. She goes and spins around him to go and attack him, critting, and then damn near critting on the second one, rolling a natural 19.
Whoop. Get that shit, Queen. Slay.
Kill that motherfucker, girl.
23 damage. As she spins around with her double blade scimitar, slashing through the legs of the Goliath.
Hey, Wick, how you feel about eating like body parts? Not human, like alive people body parts, but dead people body parts.
Am I supposed to feel bad about it? The orphanage was rough.
I see that. You know, buddy, next time we get a big amount of money, we should probably like wipe that orphanage off the map, or
I mean,
And as you're talking to Wick, you see that this drow shakes off the Hidozi, then pulls out his hand crossbow and points straight towards your direction. So with a 17 hit,
it hits.
it hits, and you would be taking 9 damage, and then you have to roll a Constitution save.
I rolled a 21 in con check.
You're good. So it's just the 9 damage.
I have it.
Okay, so you're gonna take 4 damage. Okay. As he goes to shoot you, the Hidozi falls backwards, stands up, and looks right at Wicker as it starts to run towards Wicker. You see that he goes and starts to swing both of his short swords at you, rolling 16 with one and a nat 20 for the other. So he crits on the second one. Mm-hmm. Does a 16 hit?
Does not.
Does not. So he only hits with the crit. All right. Okay. He's only doing 14 piercing damage.
Kind of half to 7.
Yes, sir.
You hit like a bitch too.
Fuck you!
Why is there just nothing but bitches in this train?
You hear, you don't talk to Chuck that way.
I talk to Chuck how I want. Who's Chuck?
And you see
Yeah,
that
fuck you and Chuck.
the Goliath is going to swing his first attack at Venna and then his second one at Wicker.
Okay.
So for Venna, a 9 and misses. But for Wicker, he rolls a 16,
Miss.
which misses as well.
You hit like bitch.
You hit like a bitch.
I haven't hit you yet. Well, actually, I did. I did only do 6 damage, but just wait. Wait till my turn.
It's like,
Wait,
it's like,
how much
I
damage
get
you-
it. That 6 damage was bitch made, but my next turn though. After the Goliath, we get to Wicker's turn.
All right, so Wicker is going to unleash a flurry of claw attacks at this guy. Reckless. 24.
You hit.
13. All right, second attack. Nat 20. And since I am a half orc, I get to add an additional die to my crits with my so I get to roll 3d6.
Go ahead.
Right.
Get it.
So I'm just gonna do this because it changed it. So it's 10 plus. She's another one. Okay, so that is 13.
Okay.
Third attack. 22 to hit.
You hit.
Another 13.
How do you finish this Goliath?
So I'd be like, "You hit like bitch!" Ah ha ha ha! As I just go, I just like claw, and then I push him out the window.
You see, he's like, "Oh, Chuck, I'm sorry."
Hey, Wicker, I understand you're doing your shit and you're killing it. You're doing amazing. You're doing great work. Stop fucking pushing them out the window because we can't loot the bodies if they're in the water.
What?
You want gold? You want treasure? How are we going to take from the bodies if you keep pushing them out the window?
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Offhand bonus action, going to backhand claw. Chuck.
Okay.
Yo, why is the claw marks on your face, bro, going backwards? What happened?
27 to hit.
You hit.
Ooh, max damage 14. Just ah!
All right.
What did the 5 claws say to face? Slash!
Wicca-corner.
So I end my turn.
You end your turn, and that takes us back to the top with Marbell.
Marbell gonna use his bonus action to run across the seat and jump to the other side of the other booth on the other side. And I'm gonna make this shit so dramatic. I'm gonna roll while doing it like I'm Tom fucking Cruise in Mission Impossible. Pop up and fire my goddamn Ruger at him at the drow. Bow!
Okay.
19.
With a 19, you go and you boom, boom, boom. And you see the drow tilt his head to the side as your bullets go right past him.
Damn, you soft aiming ass boy.
You gonna shoot at me?
I look at my gun like, how the fuck he do that?
You tap it like it's a TV that's being fuzzy. You just like tap into to try to make it work better.
I check the bullets in it, just make sure it's actual bullets in it. Like, how the fuck you dodge my bullets?
And then you see right after you do that, Venna with a glow in her eye after the savage kill to the Goliath. Glow in her eye as she looks towards Wicker, and you see that she runs straight towards the Hidozi, and she's like, "Fucking die, you bitch!"
Hell yeah. We want that energy.
As she goes to swing with her first attack with an 18
I think she was a better fit than we realized.
and a nat 1 for her second, but
You just had to say something.
I know.
doing 7 damage as she goes and slashes with the first one and then misses with the next one. She's like, "You won't get away next time, bitch."
Cause you hit like a bitch.
Bitch.
The Hidozi like, hey, don't be trying to attack me. There's a big ass drow here. You
Big ass drow. His lanky ass.
Yeah, the draw like the fuck. I'm 102 pounds on my best day, sir.
You see that when she goes to attack him, he uses uncanny dodge to half the damage. So he only takes 3. Then, right after you went to go take those shots at the drow, you see the drow start walking towards your direction. But he is going to be walking past Wicker.
Hell yeah,
So you will have the attack of opportunity.
I'm a sling at that motherfucker with these claws. I'm still attacking recklessly. That is a 25 to hit.
You hit
13.
13.
Sure you want to go that way, soft boy? As he tries running past me, I straight swipe him.
I'll kill the little shit, and then I'll kill you. You see him continue to go, and then he goes to pull out his short sword as he's like he's going to like hop over like the booth to where you're at.
I stick my tongue out at him like a little 4-year-old.
Like a little 4-year-old?
Yeah. Pussy. You gonna just attack the shortest man on the toilet pole?
A 21 with his first attack.
You a bitch about your actions, yeah.
And a 17 with his second.
Still a bitch about your actions, but yeah.
Okay.
Whichever one has the highest damage, I'm uncanny dodging that. I'm letting you know that right now.
Okay. One of them does 7, the other one does 6, but you are also going to take 10 poison damage.
From which attack?
From both. So you're going to half the 17?
Yeah.
All right. And then we take it to Wicker. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the Hidozi first.
Okay.
Yeah. You see the Hidozi kind of like freaks out and he's just like, I'm going to take one of you out. One of you's going to die with me. I promise you this, or my name isn't Chuck.
Dude, you shouldn't be suicidal. That's really bad.
You see he takes his light crossbow out and he goes to shoot at Venna, but he'd be rolling with disadvantage. Rolling a 13 and missing. He's like, fuck, as it's Wicker's turn.
Question. So this drow,
Yes.
he's on a table?
No, he's standing on like the bench of the booth next to Marbell that was standing on the bench of the booth where he was shooting over.
So since he's by a booth, which is on a wall, he'd be by a window, right?
Technically, but Marbell is closer to the window than he is.
Okay, because a shove attack shoves you 5 feet.
With a shove attack, you would shove him right into Marbell and then into the wall.
Into the wall? Like I couldn't aim it towards the window?
I mean, I guess you could push it towards the side and see.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this motherfucker's gonna kill you.
100%.
So I'm going to run. I assume I'll take an attack of opportunity from Chuck.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, Venom, you got this, and I'm gonna run towards the drow.
Okay, and he's going to take his attack of opportunity to try to slash you with the short sword. Rolling a 12 to hit, which misses.
I just flip him off and be like, you still hit like a bitch.
He's like, how are you so big but so fast?
As I... And then I just try to shove, boosh, the drow out the window because he's about to kill my friend, and I don't like that shit.
He's like, they're my friend.
Mm-hmm. With a 24.
A 24. And as you push him with the 24, you see him spin around and he grabs like the edge of the window, but you see that he goes to grab it and his hands slip and he falls right through the glass.
Okay, sweet. I then use my movement to go back to Chuck and use my second attack.
Okay.
Because I have 40 feet movement. I imagine I could have gotten to a part of the cart, push, and then use the movement back.
Here. No. We don't have to do this. I can just walk away. I can leave.
Fuck that. I'm shoving this claw right in his goddamn throat. Using a claw attack. That is a 23 to hit.
You hit?
Doing 11.
Okay.
Is he still up?
Yes.
All right, then I get my free claw attack because I used the claw. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
14.
How do you kill this Hidozi?
I've killed, I think, every single guy.
Everyone. Appreciate you, pimp. Appreciate the fuck out, you pimp.
Except the Goliath accidentally killed the crawl, but...
Yeah. So I rush up. I rush to the drow. Chuck tries swinging at me. I flip him off, tell him he still swings like a bitch. I run up to the drow. I push his ass. I look at Marbell. I'm like, get it together, you idiot. As I turn around and I rush up and I take both my claws and like I jump over Venom and dig the claws right into Chuck's chest and slam him down to the ground.
Hell yeah. But as you do that, you notice that under you, it looks like Venna takes a deep breath and takes her blade and slashes with her eyes closed. So when she opens her eyes, she thinks she killed him.
I'm laying on the table.
I stand one for loot.
I'm laying on my back with my thumb up like Breakfast Club, and you see actual puff coming out my candy cigar.
As you're laying on your back, you
Appreciate you.
notice that under you is just two people under the table. And you see they don't have guild marks or anything. And they're like, what the fuck just happened?
I peek underneath the table. Y'all good? Y'all got any health potions? Anything I can use to like re-up my energy?
I have a Cliff Bar.
I'll take that. What you got, homie? What you got on my health potion?
I don't like how you asked me that, because you asked me like no matter
What you got
I
on my
had, you
health
were gonna try
potion?
to take it.
I'm trying to be as civilized as I can be right now. I just got cut up, poisoned, shot at, stabbed. There's a lot of things. I just need something to get me to where I'm going. What do you have on my health potion, sir?
Well, the world hasn't really had health potions in a while, but I have this healing patch.
Let me get that.
But this is like for me.
Me get that.
Okay, and you see like he just like looks real sad as like the one person throws you his last Cliff Bar, and this person peels this patch off of their arm and hands it to you.
I smack the patch on my chest, like right on my like taco meat with the hair sticking out right here on the center of my chest. I eat the Cliff Bar and I toss them both one gold. Good looking out. Thank you.
Okay.
I go check the Hadozi's pockets.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like kind of checking.
I feel like you'd be shaking him upside down.
Yeah,
like
just bring his dead body.
you shaking him upside down, and as you shaking him, you see Venice punching him in the face like a pinata. She's like, "What you got? What you got?"
I want to walk up to Vena and pet her in the head. That's enough.
You see that as you're like shaking him and stuff like that, he it looks like out of his pockets are like just some chump change. It's like 5 gold, and you see the same kind of patch that you just stole. He had just sealed in the package still in his pocket. So you guys know that with tech rising in this world without magic, there are specific patches that you can like attach to yourself like a sticker, but it's pretty expensive. And what this does is it once per short rest, you could activate the patch and you would roll a d12 plus your proficiency bonus and heal that.
You want this patch?
I earned it. I earned it. Don't ask me like I want it. I earned it. Give me that patch before I throw you and Chuck out this goddamn train.
Yeah, bitch.
Vena, simmer.
I'm
simmer,
sorry.
simmer. But like,
I've never been into a fight like this before.
You just took a health patch and a Cliff Bar. Didn't even ask me.
I saved you half of the Cliff Bar.
Give me that goddamn patch.
I thought you were like, fuck the patch. Give me that goddamn Cliff Bar.
As I throw Chuck's body out a fresh window, so I still break it.
You see the cart door open, look like halfway open, and you see that there's a kid that was in a different cart that was staring at you guys, and he's like, "That shit was totally wicked!" And you see he's eating just a bowl of green grapes.
I walk up to, what you got on my health patch, homie? I walk out with my hands all like the girl sister. What you got on my health patch?
He puts a grape in your hand. I will say that you guys went through this shit at the beginning of Tolith. So, you know, you guys still have to ride all the way through Tolith and part of the way through Sigroth to get to where you need to. So, you guys will definitely have a long rest by the time you get there.
Okay. I sit back down and wait. In the train that has all the broken glass and
You
everything
see that, like
that.
as you guys just sit back
Nice
down,
draft.
there's broken glass, blood everywhere, and stuff like that. And you see one of the train workers just walks in with like a mop and a bucket and just starts mopping the floor.
You get it.
I look at what swaddled me.
The train worker's like, this happens all the time. We know how to prepare ourselves for Tolith.
As I'm swaddling Marbell in one arm with
Oh
one arm.
God, it was so much blood, so much violence. How many motherfuckers you throw out the window?
I don't know, 100.
God damn, it wouldn't even seem like 100 motherfuckers. It seemed like about 5.
That's a lot.
So, yeah, this is a
Take a load off.
pretty big reward. No wonder people were so serious about competition.
You mean the patch?
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure a bunch of lower guilds are trying to be the top guild in their island to basically be the law. So,
What's that got to do with us?
I mean, that's why the competition was so crazy. That's why those people wanted to kill us.
They want to kill us for the competition? I thought they just want to kill us because they hate us.
Oh, you're talking about the quest competition.
Yeah, you're the one
Okay.
that literally pointed it out to us.
Yeah, but you didn't say quest competition. You just
Oh.
said competition.
I'm sorry, for the quest.
Okay. That makes more sense.
But if a bunch of guilds already were on their way there, there's a chance that guilds even closer are already looking for it.
Yeah, but they're way behind us. I mean, Elizabeth said that they got that they sent them an hour before us. That means they're like a day behind.
But I'm talking about guilds that are already in Sigroth.
Yeah. Aren't they all the same?
No. Different guilds, buddy, for different places. You know how like is a different orphanage for different places?
What?
Yeah, because
Look at his mind. There's only one orphanage in the world.
I just complicated this man's whole life. Look, each city, each island we go to, bud, has their own guild. So since we're going to Singra, they're going to have their own guild after what we're after. So I need that energy from you, but 10 times more when we get into some shit.
Okay.
So you guys take a long travel all the way to Sigroth. You guys heal up, conversate along the way, and you guys see that like the train workers were like completely prepped for this. Like as you guys are going, you see that like they have a guy with like hanging off of like a rope like on the outside of the train while another guy's installing like a window from the inside and like cleaning everything up. You see that they have like everything repaired by the time you guys even get to Sigroth. So as you guys get to Sigroth, you see that there are still like, you know, town maps that are up and stuff like that. And it seems like Venna is pretty good at reading them and is able to guide you guys in the right direction.
That's good because we both Zoro like fuck.
As you guys get closer to the area you're supposed to be in, you can see there is this large, like, barbed wired fence blocking off this old temple. The temple looks like weathered and overgrown with like vines and leaves all over it. And you see that Venna finds a small opening in the fence where you guys can just like roll it back and go right in.
Cool. Will I fit?
You see that like you would squeeze, it'd be a little tight, but you'd be able to get through without any like scrapes or anything.
Okay.
As you guys get through, you guys are standing in front of this temple that has been blocked off from people for 300 years.
Well, that wasn't a big fucking deal. Why did everyone act like it's gonna be impossible to get here?
Because it might be things sealed inside. We can't open the door.
As you guys get closer, you see that like as you get closer to like the entrance of the temple, it looks like there are 30 bodies just laying there.
Like fresh bodies?
Fresh bodies. It looks like nobody was able to crack the door open, but they all got there and fought each other until they all died to try to be the first ones in.
I asked Venna, would it be sacrilegious if I loot these bodies in front of a temple?
I'm already shaking the bodies.
Thank you.
As you shake them, you're able to just get
Some gold.
some gold from all of them. Like as a total, it seems like a lot of them are broke and just trying to get this job done. you're able to gather like 30 gold altogether from like these 20 bodies, which means that a lot of them are poor as fuck.
Okay, I add it.
Yep. As you guys are standing in the front, I need you guys to roll a perception check.
Natural 1 for me. I'm too busy shaking bodies down.
Makes sense.
17 for me.
17, and fuck it, I will roll for Venna as well. And Marbell is the only one that's really looking at the temple, because Wicker shaking down bodies, Venna is watching Wicker shake down bodies.
It's like her new hobby to watch.
Yeah.
Just punch the face.
Like bird watching.
she's like, I didn't know how interesting it would be to just be with like a murderer. So as you're taking a look at this temple, you see that like it's this big door, and you can see that it is sealed. There's no handles on the outside or anything, and it looks like it would take a lot of work. You would have to be pretty fucking strong to break through this door. You also see that up top to the side of the temple, it looks like a triangular like window, but not the ones that like have glass or anything. You see it's just open for fresh air to get through, and it seems decent size. You know that like if even Wicker was to like jump up there the right way and like go like in a dive position, he might be able to just slip through, but it might take some work to get up there.
How high is it?
You see it's about 15 feet.
So I can I want to reach into my robe of useful items.
And hopes to get that ladder.
Nope. Nope. I'm gonna pull out motherfucking 50 feet rough of rope, you punk bitch. That's the fuck I'm gonna
Well,
do.
I mean, you don't.
Yeah, you don't know what you about to do.
Yes, I get 5 items that I just automatically have. I have 2 daggers, 2 bullseye lanterns, 2 steel mirrors, 2 10-foot poles, 2 things of 50-foot rope, and 2 sacks.
I also have rope just on me in general.
Oh.
Just
Shut the fuck
You
up.
probably would as a character as well.
Anyway, I reach in my robe and pull out rope like Legend of Zelda.
okay.
Throw me.
So you're
I
like,
point to the window. Throw me into that window. You guys can climb up.
Wicker, I think Marbell is trying to talk to you.
I'm
As
yanking.
I'm like shaking.
I'm yanking your pants leg.
Yes.
Hey, big guy,
What do you need?
that window up there. We can get through that window.
Okay.
Throw me. I got this rope right here. You can climb up.
Okay. I yeet him.
I tie the rope around me before he eats me.
Okay, you're going to yeet him, but I know that you'll be strong enough to throw him. It's will you be able to take this football of a person and throw them right into the goal?
It'd be like throwing a javelin.
Yeah. Yeah.
16.
16. You see that you go and you pull him back and you get in position. And as he gets in position, you see the Wicker, like you feel that Wicker squeezes tight as fuck.
Hey, guy. My guy.
And he's not focused on you. He's only focused on the triangular hole.
My guy.
As he just whoom, throws and you fly straight through.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
I need a constitution check because you are going to hit the brick wall on the other side of that window.
Ooh. Feeling dangerous.
I guess. Fuck yeah, I am with an 18, baby.
You boom, hit it, and it's like your cute gnome body just bing, bounces right off of it as you fall into a small like little fountain that's there. It looks like there is a statue of like an Azamar in the back of the fountain, but it looks like the water, like nothing, this hasn't been cleaned in a long time, so there's like a bunch of like moss and like bugs in there, and the water look kind of like green.
Okay. Next time he throws me, we will not be landing in a pool of fucking yuck anymore. And I
Oh, yeah,
look,
it's the second time.
yes, technically the third because he threw me out the window and I went to the egg yolk again. I understand.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, you guys have a tendency of hip throwing you and you falling in yuck.
I want to look around.
You look around, it looks pretty dark, but as you go and stand up and stand on like the edge of the fountain, it looks like automatically the torches just ignite.
Well, I want to take this rope around me and tie it to the I know the fountain is stable. Like his big strong ass is not gonna pull this goddamn fountain.
Yeah, if you tie it around like the wings that are open on the Azamar statue,
and I give it a tug for him to.
So you're gonna throw the rope back through the hole.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just need a.
He technically would have the other end of the rope.
Oh yeah, you're right. You had him do it before you threw him. So, yeah, you would just start. You would start feeling tugging on the rope.
Hey, little one, go up.
Okay, I guess I'll climb the rope. You see that she is going to try to climb it. She has to roll an athletics check, and she rolls a 14. So you see that she tugs on it, and then as she's holding it, she starts to walk up the wall until she gets to the hole, and she starts to like pull herself in.
Okay, then I'm gonna climb in after her.
Okay.
Athletics?
Yep.
Yeah, 26.
Okay, yeah, it was DC 13. It's very easy.
I'm just doing it with like one arm just because I can.
And like, just to not have no evidence, you're like rolling up the rope and like walking up the wall at the same time. It's once you're up there, it's pretty snug when you're trying to figure out how to place your arms and your shoulders, but you're able to like slip right through, and as you slip through, you fall right into like this fountain.
Okay. I pull the rope completely on our side.
Okay. Did you light those?
No, not at all. Landed in the fountain, pulled myself up on this platform, and everything just went whoosh.
That's weird. Okay. You see that besides this fountain, it's just a pretty open, like circular, like room. And you see that there are steps that are going downstairs, and you see that there are steps that are going upstairs.
Which way you want to go?
There's supposed to be something to help us find out where this box is, right? That's the whole point of this. It's kind of stupid. Maybe if we go up, we'll have a better vantage point to see the rest of the place.
How high does this go up?
Like I assume it's stairs going up and then stairs going down.
Yeah, the temple isn't that big. It looks like there's a flight of steps like to go up, and there's a flight of steps to go down.
I'm talking about, can we see how far we can go up versus how far we can go down?
Yeah, you could see the top of it. It seems like, you just a regular like flight of steps in a house to go up.
Okay.
To get to like the second floor.
We'll go up the flight steps.
Okay. So we'll go up.
So you guys are gonna go up. Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you go up the steps, you find yourself in, it looks like a library that the Paladins had here. It is just a huge wall full of books all the way around the temple, with a bunch of tables with like books stacked high. You see that in front of you, as soon as you like walk in at a table, it looks like the armor, it looks like this person in complete pearl armor laid out on one of the tables, like they were reading something before they died. And you could see like the helm is open and everything. You could see just this skeletal form inside of it. They're just dead as fuck.
Yikes.
Can I see what book they was reading?
You see that there's a pile of books. It looks like their hand is on one though.
Yeah, can I see that book?
You would see that it is a book. It's a book that's like a bunch of knowledge about different gods. And where you guys are at in the Omen Archipelago, there are some people that are religious, but over the years, it kind of seems like religion has gone like out the door. So there's not many religious people anymore. So it's kind of interesting to find, but you probably wouldn't have much like need to even like look at it. You probably wouldn't care.
Is this like just like one room library? Like, is it like an overview, almost like a balcony, to the bottom floor at all, or?
It's just stairs to go up, and it's one full room. You can see at the top, it looks like it is a glass dome to see the sky. So there is a bunch of like daylight in this room, as well. You could see that there's just like books everywhere. It's just a full-on like library. Roll investigation to look around the room.
Can I just give somebody the help action since I have a -1?
I rolled a natty boy.
Okay. Yeah.
I was gonna take that.
I'm going to roll for Venna just to see what she rolls. To waste her good rolls. 16. Okay. So, with your nat 20, as you're looking around the room, you're still like interested because like this pearl armor is like nice. It's iridescent, the way it's shining and everything in the sunlight. And you kind of like, as everybody else is kind of looking around the room, you kind of just like walk back that way. As you get closer, you could see that there is this silver like belt that's around that paladin that doesn't match like the pearl armor.
I like to go investigate the belt.
As you go towards the belt, it seems like there are a bunch of like old like runic symbols that are on there. You can't really tell what it is. What languages do you speak? Do you speak Giant?
No, Gnomish, Common, and Thieves' Cant.
Okay. Wicker, though, even if he doesn't know Giant, he'd probably be more familiar with some of like the symbols.
Okay.
I show it to Venna and Wicker. Do anybody know what this shit means? It just looked like a glowing. Is it glowing or no?
No, there's a shine to it from the daylight, but you can see that it definitely doesn't match the rest of the armor.
He was wearing his out of place belt, and that's one reason why he probably couldn't hit to Rockstar status, because his shit didn't match. Anybody know what these symbols mean?
Let me see.
You could definitely tell that like the symbols are in Giant. As you start to like look at it, you see that there is a thunderbolt on the back of the belt.
This is cool. I wrap it around myself and click it.
Okay. As you wrap it around yourself and you click it, your strength skyrockets. As you feel this urge, like this huge surge of energy. Your strength is now a 29.
Bitch!
What are you going to do with 29 strength?
I don't know. Hit something.
Storm Giant Belt?
Yes.
Swing on something. I don't know. Shock some motherfuckers.
You see this huge like glow go over Wicker.
Yeah.
And then you see that like sparks start happening as like the magic starts to like dissipate.
The fuck is going on with your belt?
Do I lose it?
You don't lose it, but the strength gets lower. So you end up getting the stone giant strength.
Hey guys, this is pretty cool.
Do belts usually just spark like that?
Maybe. Why are you asking?
I don't think belts spark like that, Wick.
How do you know? Do you make belts?
No, I don't make belts and I don't wear belts, but like I've seen some belts and none of them spark like I know that like that. Some might glow fire, yes, but not spark.
Watch this. As I like lift up, I guess like a table. I just like
Yeah, you see a huge table, books stacked on it and everything, and he goes and just like lifts it in the air and kind of like wiggles it as like the stacks of books are like moving like they're about to fall off as he puts it back down.
Okay, that's impressive. I can give you that. But you ain't a rock star like me, though.
I mean, that could possibly help with, this quest and a lot of other quests to push you up the ranks.
Huh, Elizabeth, you're getting this.
Maybe we should check out the rest of the temple.
Yeah.
To the basement!
As you guys go down the steps and then the other flight of steps into the basement, you see that torches start to light up down there as well as you start to walk in.
Wait, when we buy a house, our house gotta be like this. Every time we walk in the room, lights just come on.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Venna, you gonna join our house?
Yeah, sure. I need to learn how to kill like Wicker.
You don't need to know how to kill like Wicker. You just gotta be a good housemate, not leave your trash around.
Yeah, I don't like a mess.
Clean up after yourself.
Okay.
Pay most of the rent. Real housemate
what?
shit.
Yeah.
I thought we were a team.
We are a team. I kill the people, you pay the rent.
And I cook.
No, she cooks too.
Oh.
You gotta get us the jobs.
Yeah, and I get jobs.
Oh, okay. So I gotta work, cook, and pay rent.
We all do the dishes and do chores. Except days that ends with Y. I don't do them on days that ends with Y. But like, yeah, we all do chores.
That's every. Okay. And you see, like, as you guys start walking in, these torches start to light up, and you see this faint glow around this circle table, and you see that all the spots are filled at this table except for 3. You see that there are the same armor. It looks like these pearl paladins died sitting around this table.
And there's like 3 empty seats.
There's 3 empty seats.
Dibs. I sit in one.
Dibs on the second one. I sit in the middle one.
Okay. And Vena's like, I guess I'll sit in this one next to Wicker.
Get out of my seat.
You sat over there!
I don't like how you moving in on my friend.
I need to learn how to kill like Wicker. And so you see that she sits down next to Wicker. And as you guys sit down, it looks like instantly this opening happens in the middle of the table as this book starts to shift up.
It's always books. God.
I grab the book.
It's so boring.
It looks like this old, brown, like tattered, like journal. As you're looking around, you can see that the spots that are there, the one symbol where you're sitting, Marbell, matches a symbol that was on the armor of the man that was upstairs in the library.
The symbol right here I'm sitting at was on a guy's armor.
Boom.
You think they had symbols like we got patches?
Oh, that's cool.
You see that the symbol that Marbell is sitting at seems like the symbol of the old flag, which you guys have in history. I mean, not Marbell, Vena. It seems like the symbol that was on the old flag that you guys had in history before Taro took over.
So like, where Venice, that's the throwback flag back before before they got taken over. That's the throwback flag of the free people. This is the flag that was on the guy upstairs. I don't know what these flags mean, but...
And then you see that in front of Wicker is a symbol that looks like a wing.
And that's it. You a wing. I'm Michael Jordan. You Scottie Pippen. There we go. Dynamic duo. That's what that wing means. You my best.
Okay.
Should you grab the book? Maybe the book has some information.
What book got informations?
Do you want me to just look at it?
Yes, please.
And you see that she goes into she like has to like crawl onto the table to get to it because it's like a big round table. As she grabs it, she plops onto the table and just like opens it up to look at it. As she opens it up, you see that she looks at first a little confused, and then her eyes get like real big.
What did it say?
This is ridiculous.
I look over her shoulder.
And as you look over her shoulder as she's flipping through the pages, it looks like certain events and effects were recorded for specific cards. See, from the front of it all the way towards the back, where there's only one page that's blank, you see that there are specific events and like effects that happened from these specific cards for each page. And there are little entries of a man named Idicus that has been writing about his studies about this. He talks about how they move from place to place in an ivory box and have amazing power. He talks about how they knew that one day the Goblin Empire were going to come after them, and this was their best chance of defense. Towards the end, you see that out of all these cards, every single one is recorded except for 2. Idicus said that he had finally got the box, the ivory box, and it is in his tower. The only 2 cards that were left were the card of the moon and the card titled Don John.
So we know this silver box is in Idiot's Tower. Where's Idiot's Tower?
It's been abandoned for hundreds of years. It's in Ecos.
No, the fuck it ain't.
Yes,
Not
it
the way
is.
your map is centered. No, the fuck it ain't. I love you, but ain't shit. So for the listeners at home, also has this map, and you said Indicus?
Ecos.
Ecos is just a little island and a center and a ring of a big ass island.
She tells you, so like, yeah, Ecos is the island in the middle of an atoll, but I mean, nobody's been there in a long time. The train doesn't even go to Ecos. It only goes to Judai.
So we have to go to Judai and probably get boats.
I mean, possibly.
What do you know about this tower?
All I know is that the Tower of Iticus is the tower of a Azamar wizard. He apparently like assisted the king in a bunch of ways and worked alongside the paladins.
Did he die when the king died? Like,
I don't remember even hearing about him. I know the two big things is like the king died and then the paladins were locked away here to die, but I don't remember ever reading anything about Iticus.
What if there's like some like shortcut from here?
like what?
I don't know.
If it's a shortcut, it might be in a library upstairs.
What if it's like a water slide?
A water slide?
Yeah.
I think I have some swim trunks somewhere in its cloak.
I think we're gonna have to be realistic about this. The only way to get there is take the train to Judai. We all in agreement?
Okay.
I'm down.
Okay. I'm ready for whatever we're gonna get into.
Hey, Fenna,
Yeah?
what's a another abandoned history tower?
The Tower of Iticus?
Yeah, is there one something like that as well? Is there another one?
Not that I know of. But I mean, there could be. I haven't never left Bibria, so those are the two I've read about before.
What about like just like a historical place that's abandoned?
Here?
Anything else?
Where are you getting at?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure people are gonna possibly follow us.
And as you guys are talking, you guys start to hear noises coming from outside.
See, I wanted to try to come up with a plan to tell them.
And that's where we'll end this session.
Yeah. Makes sense. I'm like, shit, I wonder if we could try to convince people. We'll be like, hey, we found the next spot. Let's all go.
We'll see how it all goes.
Send
But
the motherfuckers east while we go west.
But I guess we will save most of our talk for late night traffic. Hey guys, check out our Patreon, Clash of Crits per usual. It's a show after the show where we talk about the show. We also got dungeon discussions. We got a Patreon exclusive campaign called Warcocks on there. We would really appreciate the support.
yeah. And if you support us even more, we will tell you again, we might create a genre called cockpunk.
Cockpunk. But before we say goodbye, plugs. Does anyone have them?
You can follow me on the X at dropper_crit with a K.
You could follow me at OSOKUMA_COK. That's Osokuma_cock. Also, come check me out at Clash of Crits. That's Clash_of_crits with a K. We want you in Discord. We need you in Discord.
And I was Psycho. You can follow me at XYC0COK. I also like to plug in Hybrid Punk to do some of the music that we play, and Shinovis does our theme song. You know what? What we forgot to mention? Why Chappie isn't here? We completely skipped out that, as you guys can tell, that Chappie is not here, and it's because Chappie is a bitch.
Yeah, we didn't touch on that earlier because we thought that you knew he was a bitch, but
Just in case you didn't know.
yeah.
But I mean, if you want to follow him, you follow him on what is it? Chappie_COK.
Yeah, on the what he calls the X.
No, you said it wrong. It's called the X.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you missed Chappie, then go ahead, get in our Discord, and just type fuck Chappie on
Yeah.
anything.
That you're a bitch.
Yeah.
That being said, I believe that is everything, and we will see you in traffic.
Bye.
Bye.
This was a Clash of Crits podcast. Theme song done by Shanovis, with additional music done by Hybrid Park. If you enjoyed our show, please give us a rating. See you in the next episode.